I really want people to explain something to me, right? Like, I like UFC games. I don't watch UFC that much anymore unless there's like free fights on YouTube because I am not paying for some of these cards. Like, they are asking way too much for what I think it's worth, and I don't even think that Paramount is available in Belgium. I don't even fucking know, nor do I care. But I did watch some highlights, I did watch some stuff that was being said about Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway. To be totally honest, I wasn't really rooting for anyone because I didn't want either of them to lose. So I was just kind of like, whoever wins wins. You know what I mean? Um, and so I was looking on Twitter or X or whatever you fucking call it, like the original Blue Sky. Are people even on Blue Sky? I don't even know. But basically, people were mad that Charles Oliveira won because he grappled for like 25 minutes basically. Let's say 24 minutes. Let's say that 1 minute in the total fight was spent striking. And they were like, "Yeah, this is not BMF worthy, and this is such a bad fight, and RIP the BMF belt." Bro, when Masvidal and Nate Diaz fought for that belt, everyone knew Nate Diaz was gonna get fucking slapped. Like, I like Nate Diaz. He's one of my favorite fighters from the older era, you could say. Like, I don't even know what type of era you would call it, but like the Conor McGregor era, the Dustin Poirier era. Nate Diaz was a fucking great fighter. I loved to watch him. I loved how he fought. Um, I mean, the guy was just amazing. Like, his personality is something else. But we all knew that he was gonna lose against Masvidal. Like, Masvidal outweighs him. He's like a way better striker. Is way more aggressive. And even still, for that fight, even The Rock literally had to put it around Masvidal. And at that moment, everyone was shitting on the BMF belt existing. Everyone was shitting on The Rock doing it. Everyone, like, barely anyone was really in favor of the BMF belt. They were like, "Oh, this is just some knockoff belt because the people who fight for it, well, they're never gonna be champions. So just to give them something, they made the BMF belt." That was like the narrative that was quite, I would say, popular back in that day when it was originally announced and it was fought for and it was won by Masvidal. That was like the entire thing about it. Now, all these years later, Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway fight for it, and everyone is like, oh, Max Holloway just won it from Justin Gaethje at UFC 300. Like, this is such a good belt now. And like, suddenly everyone was for it for whatever fucking reason, and now people are shitting on it again because, it's not BMF worthy. We want to see blood and all that, bro. It's quite literally an MMA fight. Charles Oliveira is a grappler. Where did we expect anything else to happen? Where did people expect that Charles Oliveira was suddenly going to turn into a Muay Thai master? Like, sure, he has decent Muay Thai, but we all know he likes to grapple. We all know that he likes to just, do jiu-jitsu, and suddenly people are mad about that. Like, what? Khabib did the same thing. Sure, Khabib was maybe a little bit more ground and poundy, but the guy also was constantly grappling. All of his fights were won because he grappled. The only fucking time in his entire career that he probably got like any praise for his striking was against the Conor McGregor fight because he actually knocked the guy down. He actually knocked Conor McGregor down, and other than that, nobody ever gave a shit about his striking because he never striked. He never went toe to toe with anyone. And like some of the funny highlights that he has in his career of his striking is him being awkward and literally missing strikes and supposedly fainting, but at the same time not fainting like he wanted to faint, but he at the same time like he just threw it anyway. Like, his striking was awkward. Like, let's just say it as it is. Khabib was not a good striker. Islam is like, I'm just gonna say it, Islam is like a way better fighter than Khabib ever was, because Islam is not only good on the ground, but the guy can actually fucking strike. The guy throws down. Like, in my opinion, Islam is already a better fighter than Khabib, and he will probably have a way better legacy than Khabib. But that aside, that's not the point. The point is, if you don't like grappling, why the fuck are you watching MMA? Why are you such a fan of like the UFC? Like, sure, these guys are fighting with small gloves. They kick, they elbow, they knee, they box, and they grapple. But for some reason, whenever anyone is grappling or actually grapples for a fight, suddenly it's like, whoa, 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 what's this? If you want the BMF belt to be fought for so desperately in a striking matter, why don't you just ask for like special rules, which in of itself would be stupid, but if that would make you happy, I mean, they would have to make rules like, oh, if you want to fight for the BMF belt, you have to like only strike or do like minimal grappling, which would totally ruin what the entire sport is even about, what the organization is even built upon, which is MMA, mixed martial arts. I mean, if Max couldn't get up, that's not Charles's fault. Charles is just doing his job. He's just trying to win the fight in the smartest way possible, which is kind of surprising that he does that. I guess that winning the BMF belt was very important for him, that for once he was following a good game plan. But he was just doing his job. He was just simply grappling and doing MMA, what he's trained to do. And if Max can get up from the ground, and if he can't like actually fight on the ground with Charles, well, that's kind of on Max. Max has been in this game since he was like a young fella. All those years earlier, he beat Oliveira because Oliveira just simply quit in that fight. Or whatever it was. Injury, even though the doctors cleared him immediately. Like, you know what, whatever it was. Ever since that moment, you could have trained your grappling. Like, knowing that you would fight Charles, you should have at least like grappled a lot, right? You would guess. Like, I like Holloway as well. I like the guy. I like how he fights. But Holloway is not an Ilia Topuria that is very good in boxing, but can also grapple if need be. Like, Topuria won against Charles, and even though they never really grappled, if it came to that, at least Ilia would be able to protect himself, or at least he would be able to fight back in a good manner. And it's sad to say, but Max Holloway, for as much as I like him, and for as much as he will go down in the Hall of Fame, and be one of the best UFC fighters to ever have been, he just can't fucking grapple properly like Charles Oliveira, and that's how it is. Charles knew that, Charles like capitalized on it, and that's how he won the fight. If you don't like grappling, and I will say this, I don't like grappling either. I hate grappling. Well, hate is a big word, but I definitely wouldn't watch a jiu-jitsu match, or I wouldn't watch wrestling. I just don't like it. And even though it was for a BMF belt, which, again, a lot of people said it was a useless and dumb belt to even exist, and suddenly, simply because Max Holloway won the belt, now all of a sudden the belt was like, oh yeah, this is such a cool belt and we must protect its dignity or whatever, or its, or whatever, I don't even know, like its reputation or something like that. What is the sudden switch up? Like, I swear to God, UFC fans are the biggest, I don't even know how to fucking, how to label it. They switch in an instant. They switch like that. Like, they're a fan of a fighter 1 minute, they lose, and suddenly, oh, they were never good. I remember this very well with Valentina Shevchenko when she lost the belt to Alexa Grasso not so long ago. I remember exactly going on Twitter the next day, and I know that I keep saying Twitter, and it's like the worst place to get any, like, if you want a place where there's a lot of brain rot and actual retards that are discussing things in the most retarded way, Twitter is your platform. But still, I went there to go and watch what the people were saying, and I swear to God, the amount of people that were like, yeah, I like Valentina, but she was never really a good fighter. Bitch, what the fuck? Valentina Shevchenko has one of the most, like, what? The most championship, the most belt defenses ever, like, in her weight class, or as one of the women, as a female UFC fighter, she has, like, the most defenses as a champion. She has become champion multiple times. She has fought in a super fight against Amanda Nunes. What do you mean she was never good? What the fuck you mean? Like, holy shit. UFC fans are the biggest, like, stabbers of, like, backstabbers. I was gonna say stabbers of backs. But they're, like, the biggest backstabbers ever. Like, they will switch up on you, like, so quick. Like, if you're on a 10-fight winning streak, they all love you. But the moment you lose, oh, you were never so good. You always sucked. That's how UFC fans act and pretend to be. And it's honestly, Oh, yeah. It may be obvious, but I don't really like a lot of UFC fans. I feel like they're so pretentious. I feel like they're so, like, again, like, they're just backstabbers, dude. Like, they're loyal, well, as long as you're up. As long as you're on the up, they're loyal. But once you lose, they're like, I don't want to play with you anymore, like Toy Story type shit. That's honestly how I feel about UFC fans. Could just be me though, but yeah, again, that's just how I feel. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the ramble at that. I want to kind of like shorten down the rambles, but yeah, I gave my opinion. If you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, you don't agree. I don't care. I will say this again because some of the comments on my most popular video right now, which is like not even that popular, but still, I see it as popular enough. Some people said that what the hell that is? I don't even remember. Shit, I should have fucking gotten the comments on my ass. On my ass. What the fuck? I don't even remember. I was gonna say something, and while I was saying it, I fucking forgot it. Like, if anyone has CTE, it may be me. Maybe my short time boxing really gave me CTE, cause my memory is fucking fogged, fucking stupid. I don't even know. I'm just gonna end it right there. I'm just gonna end it right there, man, cause I don't have anything else to say. So yeah, do what you want with the video, like, dislike. And maybe I will see you in another one. Maybe not. We'll see. Be good. Don't do anything stupid. Don't rob an old woman on the street. And yeah. See you later.